Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Wednesday, the 13th of November, 2020, an abridged streaming day. And what I mean by that is I was only here for one stream today for good reason. I had some personal stuff going on. Notably, one of the things that I had going on was that I finally had time to have an electrician come by during the day and install a couple of ceiling fans in my home, except it didn't go according to plan. The good news is I do have a working ceiling fan in my office now. See? Lights on right now. Now, of course, it looks terrible on camera because it's not meant for that to be on camera. You know, I have a ring light, but it's nice. I now have lighting in here. I have a fan in here to circulate air. Pretty darn cool. But it didn't go as well as I would have hoped. It wasted a whole lot of my time. I will tell the full story tomorrow, okay, on the podcast. I already told it tonight, but I wasn't recording when I did. So I'll probably tell it tomorrow on the podcast, just so there could be a little bit of a, variety on the show. But tonight, people did show up and hang out for Bloodborne. It was pretty good. We had around 300 viewers roughly on YouTube, about 50 on Kick. So the streams are doing pretty well, attendance-wise so far. And how did it go? Well, good progress. We continued on from where we were last time. We had just beaten Father Gascoigne. So we continued on from that area, got to the cathedral, went a couple different directions and explored. Went to Old Yarnum, basically explored all of Old Yarnum, cleared it out, even fought the optional Blood-Starved Beast boss. And then when we finished that, went back to the cathedral, which opened the side door, get you to that tower. We went up, we went down, we went a little bit of exploration there. Ended up getting killed by a bagman. So then I got teleported to the prison. So then I did some of the stuff in the prison, and then we ran out of time. So basically, a good amount of progress today. And did I die a lot? Yeah, I did. I died a sufficient amount. Not a ton, but I did. I'm still sticking with that regular switchblade weapon from the start. It's the blade that most people use in the game, but I never did. Like, I literally never used it. I used the cane whip first playthrough, then I used the axe second playthrough, and then I switched to other weapons I found. This time I'm trying to stick with this blade because I want to see how good it really is, since it's the one that so many people used as their starter weapon. It's more well-rounded, right? Definitely parrying a heck of a lot more than I previously did in my previous playthroughs, and I'm trying to do combos with the blade transforming, which is fun. So, pretty good. Had a good time, good progress tonight. And yes, we hit the goal. In fact, we exceeded it tonight. So thanks to everyone who was there, who chilled, and who supported the stream. That is very, very much appreciated. Good stuff all around, and I'm very happy with, that people showed up, even though I didn't do an earlier stream. That was nice of you, okay? Now, tomorrow, Thursday, we get back into the swing of things with a full day of streaming, but it's a special day. Allow me. Why? Tomorrow, we will do a level 1 podcast in the morning. That'll get you caught up. I'll talk about my day off, or the stream off, and what happened with the fan installs, and we'll talk about other things, news and stuff that's going on. But then we're going to do more Dragon Age Veilguard on the first stream, okay? Then the late stream is the premiere of DSPolitics, my political show that is going to cover 3 specific topics the first night that I stream it. Number 1, mean text messages that people have been getting and it's becoming mainstream news. Number 2, why the Democrats just lost the 2024 presidential election in the United States. And number 3, the fact that in my local region, this is a local story, news organizations have been saying that if you're going to donate for a Thanksgiving food drive, that you need to now donate healthy foods and also culturally appropriate foods. Yes, we'll talk about all of that on the show. It will be a quick exclusive show at 7 p.m. Pacific time, only streamed on DSPGaming Reel. I'm very curious, with me not streaming this show on YouTube, how it's going to do. And here's why I say that. A month ago, I started co-streaming. I was streaming on YouTube while I was also streaming on Kick. At first, the first few nights on Kick, I was getting great attendance, like maybe 100 or more viewers a stream. What ended up happening was, I think it was a gimmick where people wanted to see how the Kick streams operated. And when they realized, for the most part, they're very similar to YouTube, many people gravitated right back to YouTube and said, I'd rather just watch Phil there because that's where I always watch him. So my overall attendance on YouTube is good, and I get maybe like at most 40 to 50 viewers on Kick a night now, okay? Thing is, with Kick, if you want to get the higher tiers of qualification, like getting a verified channel and maybe getting offered more money and stuff like that, you need to have more average viewers than that. So the only way that I can get more average viewers is to start doing exclusive content over there, So I'll get more viewers on those streams. Tomorrow night will be my first experiment doing that. How many people will show up on Kick for a politics-only stream? We're going to find out firsthand tomorrow night. I'm excited. I hope it's good attendance, and I hope that people will, engage and, of course, support. Because, to be honest, everyone, this stream is part of my ongoing streak. We're at 64 straight streams of hitting my goals. This will be another one that's in contention. So I'm curious, will people support political content? People have asked me for this for many, many years. Now, don't worry, because if you're just someone who watches gameplay here on DSP Gaming, you'll have absolutely none of the political content here. The show will be streamed on Kick, highlights will be made, and those will be uploaded to DSP Reacts. You do not have to have any impact whatsoever. You will not be bothered by this content, especially if you just don't care about politics. You don't have to worry about it. It will not change anything here on this channel, okay? So it should be a good show. I'm very excited to see how it goes. And I hope that if you're into politics, you will join me tomorrow night for DSPolitics on Kick on my late stream. Okay? Friday, we'll be back to a day of full gaming with the conclusion of Life is Strange Double Exposure and Friday Night Fights, either Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or Street Fighter 6. Now, you might say, well, wait a minute, Phil. I thought Call of Duty Warzone comes out tomorrow. Well, I didn't even know that. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Tonight, people on my stream were like, hey, Phil, are you playing Warzone tomorrow? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, the new Warzone comes out tomorrow. No one told me. And the game didn't even say anything about it. And I've been playing the game. So I had no idea. So what I would say is the next time we play Call of Duty, maybe like this weekend or next week, maybe then we look into Warzone. I want to try it. But I had no idea that it was coming. And I already got a schedule set up. So I'm not going to change it last minute. All right. So let's see how it goes. Tomorrow, hopefully the politics show goes well, and hopefully you all will join me for the fun all day long. All right? So, everyone, thank you for understanding that I couldn't do a day stream today. I hope that you all have a good evening. I hope that you'll join me tomorrow for a fun day of a podcast, Dragon Age, and, of course, DSPolitics. Should be a legendary streaming day. Everyone, please have a good night. I'll see you in the AM, and peace out.